welcome to your channel. For this video, I'm using the BioLucida software. It's good for practice the lab of histology. It contains so many slides for educational purpose. As you know, that we do have four main tissue: epithelial tissue, muscle tissue, connective tissue, and nervous tissue. But today we are going to dive into about the epithelial tissue. We do have two main tissues, simple and stratified. And the simple, it could be simple squamous, simple cuboidal, and simple columnar. And stratified, it could be stratified squamous, stratified cuboidal, and stratified columnar. And we do have two other type of epithelial tissue, transitional and pseudostratified columnar. So, what kind of tissue is this slide? This slide is related to our lungs. So we can see the net. It's look like a net and a spider net. And every single circle it's represent one alveolus. Okay? And so if we zoom it out, zoom it in, one circle is represent the alveolus, and one alveolus are surrounded by flattened cell. It is called simple squamous cell. So, what is the epithelium of this slide? Is simple squamous, and one circle is represent the alveolus. We do have another type of epithelium. It is called simple cuboidal. Where can I find simple cuboidal? For example, at the kidney. Okay, here is our kidney, the slide of kidney. So, if I zoom in this slide at the cortex, I want to show at the cortex. So, at the cortex, we can see some corpuscle, okay, and more tubule, more tubule. This corpuscle or our nephron, okay, is related to our nephron, and these tubules are related to the distal convoluted tubule, proximal convoluted tubule, and loop of Henle. So let's zoom in on the corpuscle and the tubules. Here are the corpuscle and so many tubules. If you look at the corpuscle here, our corpuscle is covered by simple squamous, okay, and we do have so many tubules, okay, so many tubules, and each of these tubules is covered by one layer of cuboidal cells. Here, one layer of cuboidal cells. So we can see so many simple cuboidal, and this is the basement membrane. It's so tiny. Here is another tubules with simple cuboidal layer, and this is then our corpuscle, and this is the one layer of simple squamous or woman capsula. We can see some tiny tubule here by the one layer of flattened cell. It could be our arterial, efferent or afferent arterial. Another type of epithelium it is called simple columnar. Simple columnar can be found in the our gastrointestinal tract. For example, the duodenum. Here is the villus. Okay, this projection, it, they are more bigger projection. They are called villus. So each of our and each villi or villus is covered by simple columnar cell. You can see, let me to zoom it in and look at the top of villi. We can see one layer elongated cell cover our villi, and it is called simple columnar epithelium cell. Here another villi. This one is more better, more obvious, more clear. And this simple columnar epithelial cell or epithelial tissue, at the apex of that one, you can see a brush border projection are seen. Can here, you can see that one here. It is called the microvilli. This tiny. This microvilli increase the absorption surface for our intestine. Simple columnar epithelial tissue. So the next epithelium is the pseudostratified ciliated columnar. We can see that one in our respiratory tract. This is our trachea. Okay, how can I find out it's our trachea? At the trachea, we do have a ring, hyaline cartilage, and at the back of that, there is a stomach. And this uh, trachea is covered by an epithelium. It is called pseudostratified ciliated columnar. Let's zoom it in. Mhm. Okay, here you can see the basal cell. Here you can see that one, and this epithelium. In total, it is called pseudostratified. Why we call it pseudostratified? But because it appeared to be multi-layer, but it's false. It's not multi-layer. The all cells are connected to the basement membrane, and at the top of that, at the apex of that, we can see some projection. It is called cilia. So it is ciliated epithelium, and it appears to be multi-layer, but it's not multi-layer. And this one, this pink layer here is basement membrane. The basement membrane at the respiratory tract is more thick in our body and can be visible more clear than every part of our body. Another epithelium is transitional, where we can find the transitional at the urinary system. Bladder, let's find. Here's the urinary bladder. Slide of urinary bladder. So, what kind of cell I expected to see at the transitional cell. I should find out the some dome cell um, or umbrella cell at the top of our epithelium. Mhm. Here you can see this type of cell. It is called dome cell or umbrella cell. Okay, at the surface of that. And another huge cell, they are called rocket cell. At the bottom, we can see basal cell. The basal cell is always has responsibility to repair and fix our epithelium. And here, let's to compare to another slide of urinary bladder and find out it's straight out or not. Here is, for example, urinary bladder. Okay, so let's compare that one to this slide. At the top of this epithelium, we can see the dome cell or umbrella cell. But if we compare it to the previous slide, which one has more layer? This one, yeah. So this is related to the empty bladder, but that one is related to the full bladder. Why? Because at the full bladder, the epithelium is stretched out, and you can see less layer than this one. Okay, because of that, it is called transitional. It is called transitional. The stratified squamous is another layer. Stratified squamous, I can find it at the skin. For example, the skin of lip. Okay, at the skin of lip here, this is our epithelium. This is the bottom. Okay, at the bottom we can see the basal layer, but at the surface, it's a top layer. From bottom to the top, our cells from change its shape. Okay, from cuboidal to be more flattened to the squamous. So first, it is the multi-layer, so it's stratified, and the top layer are flattened. So because of that, it is called a stratified squamous. A stratified squamous. Mhm. We look at it more in detail, and here some keratin, some it is keratinized. You can see it's a keratinized, so a stratified squamous keratinized. It's more visible and clear here. This keratin layer, this keratin layer. Oh, you can see that one. More keratin here. It's stratified squamous keratinized. This. So now you can see that one. This the keratin layer, the stratified squamous keratinized, related to the skin. And the next epithelium is called a stratified cuboidal. So where can I find the stratified cuboidal? The stratified cuboidal can be found more in the duct of exocrine glands. So here is the sebaceous glands, and they are our hair follicle. I can see one duct here, another duct here. Okay, so if I look at it, This is the duct of the exocrine gland, maybe a sweat glands. We can see so many layer here, but the shape of apical layer is cuboidal. So it is called the stratified cuboidal, the stratified cuboidal epithelium. So thank you for your patience, and if you like this type of video, please like and subscribe our channel.